back to day 2 of competition here at the Denisa Denmark Open. We're in the city of Odense. So first round action today, because the first rounds are played over 2 days. And our next match features the recent World Championship bronze medalist Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN of Thailand up against the quarter-finalist from last year, Xiang from China. Well, when we look at the men's singles draw, this is the bottom half of the draw, but it's the third quarter of the draw. So the top half of the bottom half, if you understand what I'm talking about. And you can see in this section is former champion, the champion from 2 years ago, Kantaphon. And also in this section is the two Danes, the 2017 world champion, Victor Axelsen, and the World Championship silver medalist from this year. And that's Anders Antonsson. So it's possible, in theory, of course it depends on today's matches, that we could have a World Championship silver medalist against the World Championship bronze medalist tomorrow in the men's singles. That would be absolutely extraordinary. Well, I'm delighted to say that I've got a guest commentator here, my very dear friend, Steen Peterson. Thank you for dropping in. I know you're working with us tomorrow, but it's great to have you here today. And here is the World Championship bronze medalist, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN. Extraordinary that he won the World Championship bronze medal before he has ever won a title in international badminton. That's extraordinary. He's been in a couple of finals, but lost those 2 finals. But never won a title, but he's won a bronze medal. This man, Xiang, is a Chinese player who reached the quarterfinal last year, lost out to Anders Antonsson in the quarterfinal, having been 20-12 up in the deciding game, promptly lost the next 5 points and lost Antonsson 22-20 in that deciding game. Much, I have to recall, to the delight of the home fans, went absolutely wild at that victory for Antonsson. But he had a great tournament last year, did Xiang. First round beat Sai Pranith, who was also a World Championship bronze medalist just recently. And in the second round had beaten Kenta Nishimoto. For this man, it's a second consecutive Denmark Open, WANGCHAROEN. Lost in the first round last year to 3-time former champion Lin Dan. This, as you can see, will be the 4th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 3, WANGCHAROEN has won 2 of them. But the last time they met, it was Xiang who won. But it has to be said that it was on home soil for Xiang in the first round of the recent China Super 1000 event. It was 3 games, 21-17 in the deciding game. So for WANGCHAROEN, since the World Championships, he's played a couple of tournaments. He hasn't actually won a match since the World Championships. But he only turned 21 last month, born in the Thai capital of Bangkok. Enjoying his 5th week in total at a career high ranking of 13. And when he lost in the first round last year to 3-time former champion Lin Dan, it was 3 tough games. A couple of semi-finals this year, obviously the World Championships for his bronze medal, and also the Indonesian Super 1000 event. So he obviously enjoys playing big tournaments. Xiang is 23. I had him down at, I do beg your pardon, 26 years of age. Has been as high as 20 in the Worlds. Born in Hangzhou, the capital of Xinjiang province in eastern China. He has been in 4 international tournament finals, all 4 of them at Grand Prix Gold level, which means that since the inception of the HSBC BWF World Tour, he hasn't actually reached a final of any tournament he's played. Semi-final in India this year, 11 tournaments in 2019. But Steen, little concerning, isn't it, that WANGCHAROEN, since the World Championships, hasn't won a match?
Yeah, it is, but as you said, he hasn't really won a tournament on the World Tour, and then getting the World Championship bronze medal, that's sort of like upside down, so it might have taken a little time to digest that medal.
Yeah, incredible achievement. So Erik Kurt from Denmark is our umpire for this one, and Gopalang Mutwa from Botswana, the service judge.
WANGCHAROEN.
Now, Erik Kurt just noticing that his kit bag is not completely tidy. I've got one of the straps hanging out. Sticklers for tidiness, these umpires.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Xiang, China. And on my left, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN, Thailand. Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN to serve. Love all. Play.
So the World Championship bronze medalist, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN, nearest to us, getting this first round match underway. Well, that's a pretty good start from WANGCHAROEN. What do you think we can expect from this match? I mean, I think and I hope it's going to be a close affair, but tactically, is there anything we should be watching out for?
Yeah, I think it's going to be close as well. I think, haven't there all three encounters been three-game matches?
I know the last was. I thought that was the only one that had been 3 games.
You might be right. Yeah, but I think we could be in for some fireworks here, because we know WANGCHAROEN, that he's a very attacking player. He likes to attack, and very fast on his feet. And I think Xiang, he's also quite fast on his feet, and he doesn't mind letting the other players sort of make the first blow.
Oh, well, there's an example of what you're talking about.
And if you can put them there consistently, then Huang might need to reconsider. It's also interesting still, the dynamics of having been this close to a semi-final last year in Denmark Open, coming into the same arena and stuff like that. You might want to sort of wash away the spot. He had a big opportunity against Anton.
He did, didn't he? No, he's pushed it long.
Service over.
Now, Morten and I have been talking about the drift in this arena. It's flying faster, going towards Xiang's end of the court. So the far side of the court as we're looking down. There's also a bit of a sideways drift, I think, Steve.
Yeah,
from right to left. Yep. We're all in agreement on that.
Service over.
He looks, I always think we're looking at Xiang at the moment, but I was going to talk about his opponent, WANGCHAROEN. He always looks really cool in between rallies, doesn't he? He's very calm and very measured, sort of a walk in between.
But a lot of the players from Thailand has that look.
Yes, they do.
Also the newly crowned World Junior Champion, Kunlavut Vititsan. Same kind of calm composure. You couldn't really see that he was playing for the World Championship when he won it.
Yeah, created history. 3rd consecutive men's singles title at the World Junior Championships. That's never been achieved before in the men's singles discipline. Been achieved by Ratchanok Intanon in the women's singles junior event. Oh, he's pushed it long.
It might be a sign that Thailand is looking to copy the female players on the male side. WANGCHAROEN is still a young player, and some other players, Kosit Fedpradap and so on. And must expect Vititsan to join this group, so it's it's a very talented group of players they have in men's singles Thailand at the moment.
Yeah.
Three, 6.
Missed it.
Four, 6.
Yeah, probably going a little bit sharper for it there on the sideline where the drift sort of takes it in a little bit. The thing is, if you hit a smash or a fast-paced shot, the drift taking the shuttle in is not doing that much to help you.
Service over. 7, 4.
He's got to be careful of those
over.
flat exchanges.
5, 7.
Yeah, my goodness. Well, having made the error with the straight smash down the line just a couple of
8,
rallies ago,
5.
I brought that. In fact, I'm not even sure we can call it a down the line. I wasn't going to make a mistake again. Good rally. Oh, my goodness. This is amazing. Terrific. Best rally of the match so far. Longest rally of the match so far as well. My goodness me, the fluctuation in attacking play there, Steen.
Yeah, and we saw that block from Xiang. That was, I think, the third time in the rally that he chose to block on a shot that, in my opinion, he could have done a little bit more with it on the front court. He was in a good position, but I think it also shows that Xiang is not a natural attacking player. A natural attacking player would have been looking to do more on that shot and sort of make the chance even bigger.
So when you say do more from the front of the court, you mean a pressure shot or go for the kill? Or
yes, a pressure shot to make to set up a kill within the next 1 or 2 shots. If we think about, if someone remembers Taufik Hidayat, he would have played a little deceptive overhand shot targeted at the opponent's left shoulder or something like that. Little deception on it, and then probably would have had a fairly easy kill on the next one.
Yeah.
6, 9.
Ideally, but
yeah. No, I remember you talking about sometimes from the front of the court you should use the pressure shot as a setup for the next one. You were talking about that during the World Championships in Basel. I remember that.
And for Xiang here, he smashes, he gets what I think is a nice opportunity, but he just blocks it, so it's free for WANGCHAROEN to lift it if he can get to it, and WANGCHAROEN most likely can. lucky net court here. Because he's a fast player, so he can just lift it, and then he's sort of survived the threat.
Yeah.
So you can't give away too many of these chances, small chances, but at top level you don't get really big chances that often.
All started with a good serve.
8, 9.
Yeah. That was almost, but not quite, exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Not quite, because the...
That was a little bit better opportunity.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And it might have been the correct play in that rally that we're discussing. It might have been the correct play by Xiang all 3 times. It just from where we're sitting, it looked like he could have done a little bit more with it.
Yeah.
But that's also what's so difficult, or what takes so much experience and practice to judge the situations correctly. What position is my opponent in, and how much angle do I really have to work with?
Mm.
That was much better, but it was still a little bit reluctant.
Yes, yeah. But that push back directly at your opponent narrows the angle of reply, and therefore it is more likely you're going to get that second opportunity to make the kill.
It's over. 11-10 interval.
So it is the World Championship bronze medalist, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN, who has the advantage, albeit just a 1-point advantage here at the mid-game interval. 11 minutes played.
Stadium like this here, I think more power something, you know. Yeah, but if here, yes, okay, right here. But many get here something here now. Number 2, position here, you must be strong or something. You're something here now. Yeah, well, it is.
Well, we're watching the
Stadium like this
Chinese
here,
coach,
more attack, more
Chen
control.
Yu,
But if
but we're
position look good here,
listening
just in there,
to
get
the
number 2 something.
Thailand coach.
เขาเล่นได้เองเขาเซตเกมหน้าเน็ตเวลาเองตีหน้าแล้วเองอย่าเพิ่งถอยเองรอจังหวะนิดนึงแล้วเราดูได้จังหวะแล้วก็เองดูตำแหน่งเขาให้ดีใช่ป่ะเขาสร้างเกมอยู่ที่หน้าเน็ตหน้า
不跳，说明那球还是没有过他，啊，拿起来迎上去，或者说能好的话，可以的话，你尝试一下，我抹下来，点高，我抹下来，他因为他测试，啊，你就抹下来或者停一下，再过他都可以。
Play.
So just the 1-point advantage for WANGCHAROEN.
A little bit of change of pace there on the front court. Very alert, I thought.
Yeah.
(13-10).
3 straight points.
Good shot.
And very good follow-up too. Well, apart from that one miss with his smash down his opponent's backhand side, that smash straight down the line's been working well for WANGCHAROEN.
Yeah, it is.
Crikey, that was a loose shot from the Thai player.
11-14.
Yeah, got a little confused, didn't he? Was he going to go round the head? Forced to play the backhand. And that indecision cost him dear. Yeah, well left.
Service over. 15-11.
Oh, good smash. Yeah.
Service over.
I'm going to admire the defensive qualities, though, of Xiang. Did well to get behind that. His follow-up was almost in an upward direction.
Yeah, it was in an upward direction. that was the judgment that we discussed earlier to figure out: do I have a chance, or should I rather go back to sort of playing all square with my opponent in the rally?
15. Thirteen, 15.
Oh, yes. He's one of those players, Xiang, that,
14, 15.
apart from me getting his age wrong at the start, he is 26 years of age, and I think I was. That's what sort of confused me, because he's not one of the Chinese youngsters.
No.
And yet we expect, because of the success over the years of Chinese men's singles players, well, Chinese players throughout the world of badminton, but especially men's singles players, he hasn't really developed into a world beater like some of the other Chinese players.
16,
He hasn't.
14.
He's been a little bit in the shadows of first Lin Dan Chen Long and now Xiu Qi when he was injury-free, who quickly passed him.
Yeah.
But still a very, very good player, but lacking those big results.
Oh,
Oi.
my goodness, that was a double hit.
Deception gone wrong. You can't believe it.
Fifteen, 16.
Court 3, men's doubles. Please welcome from the Netherlands, Yilmaz and Robin Koning.
It's long.
Quite a bit long, actually, almost on the blue carpet. And I saw some of the Danish players comment yesterday that the shuttles felt quite quick.
Wayu Nayaka Arya and his partner,
Oh, yes.
Service over. (16-17).
Very nicely done.
Service over.
Not the kind of mistake you want to make at 17-16 in the first game here.
No.
Could be very crucial as to who gets a little bit extra self-confidence winning this first game.
Especially when you've made such an effort from 11-15.
Yeah.
To get back to within a point, it's disappointing, isn't it? Coaching bench.
(18-16).
Oh, bounced off the top of the net. Oh, that's gone long.
Big deflection from
Yeah.
19-16.
top of the tape there.
Oh, it's just wide. That was a pity from Xiang's perspective,
10-16.
because it was great
It was
deception.
a fantastic deception.
So game point opportunities for WANGCHAROEN.
Yeah. Seems like he didn't really touch that too much, WANGCHAROEN, I think.
20.
The shuttles are really, really fast as well.
And that one drifts along. And the opening game to the World Championship bronze medalist,
First game won
Kantaphon
by
WANGCHAROEN.
21-17.
21-17 confirms the umpire. Opening game in 22 minutes.
其实你正手区这边以后啊，他就等着你，基本上就等着你球。你这种球可以的话，你觉得顺话，你就说停一下，断一下，结合断，然后或者再控制他头顶区这一块。那球后面几个球就比较不错，我觉得把头顶区让他起不来，再让他起不来的这种球打的都比较长。你有准备的话就不怕，就是这种你不要顺他一切，你正手你顺着就一跳就顶出去，在这种位置上，那种球就比较跳，而且你顶了冲啊，那球也容易出界。对吧？你这种就拿起来高推高，啊，
不要在这个地方老迎出去，
对，
迎出去一点这样，对，要不然我贴，要不然你不要等着这样的话，球又慢，然后你不敢发力，一发力我怕出界，所以球就半长了很多。
对，还是要拿上去，对，跟他打这种绿色地带球，可以断他，让他跑起来， 就不怕。
พี่ว่าจังหวะที่สมมติว่าเองเซตเกมหน้าเน็ตอะถ้าสมมติเขาแจกมาถ้าจังหวะขึ้นได้เร็วได้ทำถ้าจังหวะไม่ได้เองค่อยๆเคลียร์ลงเพราะเวลาข้างหน้าเขาแค่เซตเกมเฉยๆเขาไม่ได้เข้ามาบีบเร็วไม่ว่าและเองดึงเข้ามาแล้วเองค่อยๆแจกไปแค่นั้นเองต้องค่อยๆเซตเกมเท่านั้นละเอียดหน่อยละเอียดแต่
Yeah.
ความเร็วเองดีกว่าควบคุมไว้
20
Boy must be
seconds.
like this. Yeah.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
So both players back on court at the start of this second game. Now, from the gestures of one of the Thailand coaches, seemed to be something about net play. And I have to say, Steen, I can't really remember a net exchange in that opening game. It's an area of the court that really hasn't been exploited so far.
Yeah, they might think that Xiang is trying to play the net a bit more here, since he's playing with the drift alongside the court. Seems like a reasonable plan. Well played.
Yeah, it's a clever change of tactics, the body smash. Slightly across the body, towards the right hip. Yeah, that's super. Oh, my goodness. It's poor error on the return of serve.
3 love.
Oi.
My goodness.
Four love.
I wonder if that got caught in the lights, you know, Steen, because it was almost as if he hesitated to play that.
Yeah.
Or maybe he thought it was going long.
I think he was going on, actually. I think he should have left it. He's been a little bit, I don't know, it seems like he's unfocused or uncertain on what to do here in the beginning of the second game.
Which seems extraordinary because, I mean, he's just won the opening game.
In reasonably good control from the interval in the first game. So it seems like there's been a lot of discussion about playing conditions here. If you look at it here, then playing these shots from the front court, WANGCHAROEN normally would be able to push it a lot to the backline of his opponent. I don't know if you can do that here. He's playing up against the drift, but we've also seen in the first game Xiang play some of his shots long on this near backline here. So that might be what's tricky about this, that if the shuttles are a little bit fast, then you can't play these pushes that you normally would do when you're playing up against the drift. So how do you go about things then? That might have been what he's been discussing with his coaches.
Yeah. Short.
Service over.
I take your point and I agree with you about the shuttles being fast, but I remember a discussion with Morton at the recent China Open, and we discussed the fact that the shuttles being faster, as they were in China, in Changzhou, that it made for some very exciting badminton. Lots of players were going for outright attack right across all 5 disciplines.
Yeah.
And we felt that it was a great spectacle to have the slightly faster
I
shuttles.
agree with that. Much rather have faster shuttles than slow shuttles,
Yeah.
because slow shuttles sort of takes the technical skills out of the game. But if the shuttles are too fast,
Yeah.
then it becomes sort of like unpredictable. And it seems like the net play, it seems to me here a couple of times the shuttles have tumbled really unpredictable. Which suggests that they are quite heavy in the cork.
All right.
2-7.
That's good commitment coming forward from Kantaphon.
But if we think the shuttles are good, then he should definitely be able to push Xiang a little bit more to the back court, overcover the front court, and play a couple of deceptions. He hasn't really been able to create the same kind of opportunities that we saw in the first game. Very few smashes here in the beginning of the second, and that's not his game. And you can see from the body language that he's not feeling comfortable on court right now. WANGCHAROEN. Wide.
Good defense.
Oi.
Oh, my goodness. What a super angle from Xiang. Great effort from WANGCHAROEN. Look at that defense. That's magnificent. Full stretch. A little bit concerned that he was sitting down as the court was being mobbed.
Thank you.
I don't know.
9.
Was it us who discussed it yesterday off air that a lot of the Asian players, they're traveling to, obviously traveling, otherwise they wouldn't be here, but they're traveling to Europe, but they're not, the younger of them might not be as experienced in traveling and sort of battling jet lag, because you only travel from Asia to Europe twice a year for the All England swing and for this fall swing in Denmark and France.
Yeah.
Whereas the Europeans, they are more used to traveling between Europe and Asia, so they have more chances to figure out how to battle the jet lag, and that might be
Yeah.
a little bit of a concern here.
9.
And of course, the poor Japanese team only arrived on Monday, and some of them had to play yesterday.
That showed on the results, in my
It
opinion.
did. It did. Yamaguchi and the former champions, the Olympic champions in the women's doubles, Matsutomo and Takahashi.
Watanabe Higashino,
Yep.
the silver medalist at the World Championships, to the second English men's doubles pair.
Yep.
Hoki and Kobayashi lost out yesterday. That was a
5.
was not a good day for Japan
No.
or Denmark. Denmark
No.
didn't have a good day. There might have been a slight typhoon over the bridge from Zealand to the island where we are here in Funen. But arriving just the day before you have to play, that's
Yeah.
a tough task.
Yeah. Through no fault of their own. Oof. Deflected off the net cord.
Wow.
What a rally. Oh, my goodness. Lost his patience in the end, did Xiang. And there's a couple of big gulps of air going in from the Chinese player. wouldn't be surprised. That's
6,
very near the
9.
longest rally. We had a rally at 36 shots in the opening game. Wonder what that was. 40 shots. I thought it might be longer.
Service over. 10-6.
Well wide.
Service over. 7-10.
Well, it is believable again, isn't it? You had to think at 2-9 down that WANGCHAROEN was perhaps thinking, here we go, I'll have to go to 3 games. But now he surely believes he can catch back up and win this in 2. Oh, that's a super smash straight down the line.
8-10.
What a jump.
Yeah.
I was about to say it was a little bit of a short lift, but it wasn't. He was just so quick on his feet. WANGCHAROEN.
That's nice.
Yeah. Those little flat pushes with no backswing, so it creates a problem for your opponent, but you really don't fear that it's going to go long because you don't use your arm power. Seems like he's found his playing style on the far side of the court now, WANGCHAROEN.
Yeah, 7 of the last 8 points.
From Indonesia, Hafiz Faizal and Gloria Emanuela Wijaja.
Now there was a shot there in Xiang's backhand at the net, where he played the net. It took much longer time than I recall before it sort of turned the shuttle. I don't know if we see it here. No. Very, very lively.
8 of the last 9 points now, and I think that long rally, that 40-shot rally, has adversely affected Xiang. I think since then he's struggled.
Physically or mentally?
Perhaps both.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't remember the scoreline. What was the scoreline at that long, long rally?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Physically, because
10.
it's still early in the tournament, there might be some jet lag and getting some lactic acid. Mentally, because it's difficult to score suddenly. He scored with ease from the beginning of the second game. That's well played.
Service over. 11-10. Interval.
So, Xiang does indeed have the advantage at the mid-game interval, but considering he was 9-2 up, and I believe it was at 9-2 that we had that 40-shot rally. So since then, this man pretty much dominated. Okay.
เวลาเขาเสิร์ฟมา
He's not in
เอง
the
วาง
lead,
กลาง
but
พอเองวางกลางหน้ากลางปุ๊บเนี่ย
very
เขารู้
much
ว่า
the
เองวางกลาง
momentum
เย
with
อะ
him.
เขาจะเข้ามาชาร์จเองวางเบี่ยงหรือแทงเบี่ยงก็ได้นึกออกปะแต่ว่าเองอย่าผ่อนเหมือนต้นเกมเองเร่งตัวเองหน่อยชาร์จเขาหาลูกเร็วหน่อยชวนเขาเล่นเร็วเข้าช้าพอเขาเล่นเร็วปุ๊บเนี่ยมือเขาไม่เที่ยงเท่าไหร่
20 seconds. Coaches, return to your seats.
断了一下，来停一下，还是按一下都可以，但是不要说那种半高不高这样推给他一步，他能这种起跳打你。主要这个环节啊，你想想，只要你稍微快一点，他那边就时间就少一点，他就得在这里，所以还是前半场的点。
过度的球啊，耐心一点，斗起来的斗球啊。
Well, Steen, as neither you or I understand any Mandarin, I need to ask you what you would do in a
11-10.
situation like this if you had a player that had been 9-2 up in a game
Play.
and only 11-10 up, and clearly the momentum's with the opponent. What sort of things would you say to a player?
I'd say we have to get back to the way we played in the start of the second game.
Of course you would. How stupid of me.
But I would ask Xiang to attack a bit more like he did earlier on in the rally, and one of the things that I think he might have become wary of is that he is not able to kill his attack, but he will be. Sometimes our minds play with us, and one good defensive rally from our opponent sort of convinces us that they had a great defense, but I think it's just a matter of a little bit of variation, not something changing the smashes from one side to the other. It's more like 5 or 10 centimeters to one side, maybe slice it a little bit, play it in front of him. I think he needs to attack on this side of the court here.
Yeah.
That was what got him to 9-2, and some odd mistakes from WANGCHAROEN as well, where it seemed like he hadn't really got the right plan for that far side of the court. But pushes and the attacking mindset like we saw here, I think that's the way forward for Xiang on this near side. Seems like he likes to attack the backhand of WANGCHAROEN a lot. I remember from the first game that he had a lot of smashes towards the sideline where it's a little bit dangerous because of the drift. And I think he needs to mix it up here.
Oh,
it's well played.
Good defense. So that's the sort of rally that's going to play on Xiang on his mind.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's tried to attack, his opponent has got it back, defended quite brilliantly, but he's got to stick to the game plan.
He's got to stick to the game plan because it didn't win him the first game, playing a little bit more patient. WANGCHAROEN was able to get on the attack eventually, especially from his forehand side, where he was really good down the line in the first game. So got to be convinced about your own game plan, and can't question it because of one or two rallies that goes wrong.
Yeah. But it takes courage from the player to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good smash. And back level. And I have to say this is very impressive from 2-9 down, back to 13 all.
all.
Combined with the win in the first game, this gives me the impression that this match is WANGCHAROEN's to lose. He should normally be able to win this match the way he's come back here.
Yeah.
It's another one of those shots from the low forehand of Xiang, who seems to just sort of fall off his racket.
14-13.
No, that's pushed wide as well. It's a complete change in momentum, isn't it? It's extraordinary.
15-13.
Oh, lucky net cord for Kantaphon. But he's moving so much
16
quicker than he did at the start of this second game, isn't he?
It seems to me that he's sort of found the control on his front court shots from below the tape. These pushes to the back court, that he's gotten more confident that he can control the shuttle on the far side here, and letting him attack. It's a dangerous road that Xiang is walking there.
14-16.
This time he got out of trouble.
Oh, it's just long.
Yeah, long, sorry.
Oh, he's challenging. He'll lose that challenge, I think.
WANGCHAROEN challenges called out.
So I have to tell you, Steen, that I was getting some awful stick in China and Korea from our friend and colleague, Mr. Frost.
Oh.
Because I couldn't get any of these challenges right at all.
No.
Oh no, I was right on that.
Yeah.
I was right on that. I thought it was wrong.
That just shows how mentally the badminton game is. It's also mental to try and call the Hawkeye decisions. You get nervous even when you're right.
Yeah.
And this is a small arena here. So we're sitting in a very good position to see the lines.
17,
Oh, that's
15.
put me under more pressure for later on in the week, Steen.
Yeah. That's well played.
Service over. Sixteen, 17. Service over.
That's the sort of keeping the pressure on
Yes.
from the front of the court
Yeah.
that you were talking about earlier, that Xiang should have been doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't expect in men's singles to win your attack from the back court. You've got to have a plan of following up on the front court and being able to kill it from there.
Yeah.
And up here.
Worried looks on Chen Yu and Li Jifeng. Jifeng.
Thank you. Eighteen, 16. Service over. 17-18.
Just 4 points for Xiang, then he's all square. That's what he's got to think now.
Oh, good defense.
Oi, deflected.
This is a good rally. Really can't draw level in this second game.
Amazing that he can pick up speed that late in such a long rally.
Yeah.
WANGCHAROEN.
He shows me.
It was a physically tough rally, wasn't it? Two points away from his first win here at the Denmark Open in his second appearance here. 2 points
19-17.
away from his first win in a tournament since his
Play.
World Championships bronze medal. Oh, he's missed it. It's long. Oh, he's challenging. He'll lose that as well, surely.
So he'll be out of challenges.
No
WANGCHAROEN
challenges left.
Challenges called out.
Assuming we're correct, and it was long of the back line.
It looked long.
Yeah. So we agree with the line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That's not even close.
No challenges remaining.
Good they found it again.
Service over. 18-19. Play. Service over. 20, match point 18.
But it's now match point opportunities for WANGCHAROEN. Tame error, really, wasn't that? Oh,
Oi.
dear. Yeah.
Tried
Service
to
over.
slice it a little bit to prevent it from going
19,
long, but
20.
total miss hit.
So one match point has come and gone, and one more remains for Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN. Oh my goodness me, what sort of serve was that? Well, effective.
That was a missed flick serve. But the result was good. If you're a Chinese fan.
20 all. Extra points required now. Oh my goodness me. Well, having
21-20.
just stared 2 match points in the face, now this man, Xiang, has a game point opportunity to send this to a decider.
Gutsy to flick twice with the drift to an attacking player. Really gutsy.
brilliant. My goodness me. Well, a game point down when you've just had 2 match points, to be so accurate
21 all.
on the smash. Well, is that courageous? Or is that foolhardy? If it works, it's courageous, isn't it? And it did work. 21 all. So, good counter-attack. And will it be third time lucky for Kantaphon
22,
WANGCHAROEN?
21.
Third match point opportunity.
Might have gone long.
Oh! 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 Don't believe it! What a way to end the match. I'm with you, Steen. I think that first smash from Xiang may have gone long towards the body of WANGCHAROEN. He defended it well, but the second one aimed at his body, pure instinctive, and gets the perfect block out of it. That's absolutely extraordinary. Look at that. I don't think WANGCHAROEN knew much about that defensive shot. Amazing. Utterly amazing. Yeah, what do you do? A little wry smile from Xiang. Take a look at that. Look at that. And then gets the net cord on the block.
Great instinct to follow up on that one.
Yeah. So converts on his third match point opportunity. 21-17, 23-21 for the World Championship bronze medalist. 56 minutes in total for that victory.
Do you want to capture your moment with your friends? Then go to the end zone, where you can take a selfie on our selfie machine with the official